Who's Wolf?
Or Wolf, god damn it. Snow.
I'm not sure where she is.
Snow's in game, right, with UVP, I thought.
No, she's not. I fucking crashed, and I was in a completely different place from where I crashed at.
I made a radio broadcast out to all undead to just show up here, so when they get here, we'll tell them.
Killing me.
See if Renegade is Renegade here.
Renegade's on somewhere, but we don't know where.
No, his Discord says he's away.
Oh, I thought he was on.
I'm sure he's asleep. It's 4:30 for him.
Yeah, I know. He most likely is.
My instance, where are you guys?
We're upstairs.
I'm gonna mute myself. You guys can speak over Discord so I can move things going on.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on Discord.
Yeah, no, I don't see Renegade on.
I'm inside the tequila. I don't see anyone.
We're upstairs in the church, brother.
Come on.
Go.
Come on. Come on.
Wait, can you hear us, Cast?
Come on.
Hit it!
Alright. Follow me.
Fucking
Follow me
go!
to your right.
Who's that?
Hold on to this very quick,
Cody's
please.
bringing Scarlet in here.
Cast has it backwards. He's got himself deafened and unmuted.
Alright, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear
Yep.
Alright. My friend to the right or to the left here, Jay he's been having mic. I don't know if you could help him, but he's been having mic issues and issues of being able to hear people. Like he has to turn all his voice chat off and put off and then turn it back on, and then it like keeps crapping out like after a couple minutes. And like try to
Snow's here.
speak real quick.
Hello, hello.
Like
That's been happening to everyone. I think he's got to like relog type shit on that.
yeah, like when he does, he can turn his voice. He can turn his voice chat off and then turn it back on, and it'll work for like a few minutes, and then just does that shit again. And he can't hear us, but we can hear him. But it's like really robotic.
All right. VP at large, Snow, get over here to the table. You guys already know.
Snow, you want
I'll be on the server later tonight. Like,
Oh, wait, hold on.
10 when I get home.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you stay here for this meeting. Who's the guy in the blacked out outfit?
Yeah, I'm staying
No,
home for the
because
meeting.
I had headphones on.
What black down outfit?
That guy right there. I can't remember names right now. Tired as hell.
5'11" or which number?
536.
I've got no idea.
Come over here, brother. What's your name?
That's new crew.
Me? Daniel.
Oh, yeah. Okay, stand outside then. We'll stand right there in front of the door for me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Who's that,
All right.
John?
That's a new guy. He's really good. That's another person we need to talk to tonight in this meeting. All right. So can everyone hear me in Discord?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's get some muted. You know, just mute yourself so you can listen. If we'll talk about concerns and everything after. I want to welcome Cody to the table. Tonight he'll be rolling with us to see how we do stuff. Maybe take some stuff back with him. And,
About to begin.
Yeah,
He's not in Discord.
Cody's not.
Go
No.
to get in Discord real quick. That's where we're all talking.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you wanna
shit.
invite the J guy, that's fine. I'll give him perms real
Yeah,
quick.
alright.
Thank you for everyone who actually made it today. I really do appreciate it.
Snow, go ahead and join Discord too.
I'm already in, Mom.
Now I'm in
Oh.
the trailer.
I didn't see
There
you.
it is.
Sorry, I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm finally in the trailer.
Is the guy's name Jordan or some shit?
Got food, so now I'm gonna eat
That's a
and
Ravager.
wait for your call.
Alright, I'm here.
Love you,
Here,
Keo.
what's your buddy's name? That one guy.
It's Hunto, but I added him in. Or I invited him, but he's starting his PC right now, so he'll be here in a minute.
Okay, just let me know when I need to up him.
Alright.
Alright, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. You know, as you already know, with Cody being here, you guys need to be on your best motherfucking behavior. If not, there will be consequences. Not like what happened with, what's his name, Phoenix. That's another story for another time. Right now, you know how we do, you know, personally how I do church. Most of you do. It's been a while since we've done it with everything that's been going on. First thing I want to do is take into vote is that guy right there behind us that we're talking about. See that guy over there? The guy has been a great RPer from what I can tell. I mean, every time he goes AFK, he's always working underneath the truck or something like that. I think that's great, RP skill right there. Personally, club-wise, he hasn't traded on anybody. He listens to everything he said.
What, are you talking to about Daniel or Mohawk?
536 behind us.
Daniel.
Oh, 536. Okay, yeah. Continue.
Yeah. But I think he's been doing good. He's done everything I've said. He's done everything anybody else has said that I've heard. Does anybody have any complaints about him?
Not from what I know.
Anybody else? Nope.
No.
All right. If you guys want to make him a full member, let's get some hands in the air. Hands in the air. Yays, yays. If not, keep your hands down.
Someone put hands in the air for me, please.
Okay.
I forgot what button it is, so I'm just pointing my finger.
H.
That's fine. It's H.
What are we talking about?
It's alright, I gotta use the keyboard. I'm on a controller,
It's
right?
not
What's it for, the
button.
controller, VP? Or not VP, John?
There is nothing for the controller to put your hands up, I believe. I'm using keyboard right now.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
You gotta use H, brother. I'm guessing you want to use H, though?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so everyone's got H. Alright, so that means that he is a full member. We will talk to him about that later. Another thing. Another thing that was brought to hand is the David guy. We need to vote on that, even though he got his permission. We still need to vote on it because we are a club that votes. So anybody who has a problem with him becoming a full member?
Never met him, so I got no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing to go off of.
Alright, I personally have not. I've seen him like a couple times, but that was pretty much it.
I roll
He's the main one.
with him all the time. He's a really good guy. He's essentially like that Daniel guy over there, and especially when none of us are on, he's still upholding the name in a good way. I've never seen him on a bike, as we were requested, and he always earlier I encountered him. He was showing some new prospects around when no one else was on.
Alright, that's fine with me. I mean, I got no problem with the guy. Sounds like he's doing a good job. Alright, put your hands up if you agree. Let's get some yays on the thing. If not, keep your hands down.
Hey, John, can you give Hunt a roll real quick to get him in here?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm on it. I already did it.
You already did it? Okay. Tell him to join church then. Alright, so basically that means that everything is in agreement. Alright, so he keeps his role. Now, another thing is that was given, that wasn't voted on. Snow for secretary. We can have 2 secretaries. We can't have more than that. I have no problem with that. I think Snow does a wonderful job. I mean, she's been in the crew for a little bit, but VP speaks very highly of her. Not that it's biased, cough cough, but that's fine with me. Snow is an excellent person. I don't think anybody else can deny with that. Maybe both of you need to focus a little bit more on the club thing than just taking off all the time, but I understand. I was like that before. So, let's get some hands in the chat if you agree that she should have the secretary role. Hands up.
You better find something to eat too,
Alright.
Missy.
No, doesn't want it, it looks like.
Alright, Snow, you now have the secretary role officially, so that is fine with me. Alright, and I believe Cody wanted to say something in the club. Go ahead, and Cody.
You're referring to like what we were talking about earlier?
Brother.
Can you
Yeah,
talk
okay.
in Discord only?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Are you referring to about earlier about the SRS and all that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wanted to say something. Give us like a
Yeah, so I heard rumors. I think a few of you guys might have as well that SRS has something really big planned for the city and stalkers
What am I
and
looking at?
probably us in terms of
Someone famous died.
what to do. I don't know how to describe it, but like I heard there's gonna be a major big boom coming, basically.
Oh, yeah.
And what I mean by that is
Is it what we spoke about?
if they're gonna fall through it, we're probably gonna need to. If it's gonna be what I think it is, we're probably gonna need to GTFO out the city or fight back and
I'm all
prevent
for
them
fight
from
back.
doing it. And that thing is probably gonna through. I just heard shit going around saying that they're getting uranium from somebody and they're gonna essentially blow up the city, especially stalkers, and try to wipe them out, basically.
Sorry,
Do you
And
mind if I
probably,
chime in real quick, Cody?
yeah.
If that's the case,
So I was with Skybirds a little earlier. They got a huge floating base that we could easily take down with just a little bit of mind.
Floating base? What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're flying base above their house. I was with Skybirds in it earlier.
That's actually not their base, I don't think.
It is. They were yelling at Skybirds to leave their base. At least that's what I was informed by SRS when we were there. They said if y'all don't leave, we'll shoot you down out of our base.
Huh, okay.
And it's directly above them. So I say if they're trying anything, we just take out one of the wings, get that out of the
I
sky.
don't know if it's possible. It's way up there. I know
That's
it
why
is.
we get Skybirds to drop us on. It's a huge base. It's got couches, everything in it.
You mind if I chime in?
Speaking of the devil, I'm hearing this shit on the radio.
Alright, you guys mind if I chime in real quick with the whole SRS shit?
Yeah,
Sure.
go for it.
Y'all know me too well. I like fighting people. Alright. If SRS is going to try to say, per se, nuke the fucking city, I say we fight back. I ain't cowering my fucking tail and running off. Fuck that.
I'm not-
The city's out.
I'm not trying to lose my family. I have an idea of a place we can fall back to since right now we can't even go to Sandy Shores.
All right. See, now this is a great situation right here. Now we have people in the club. Cody, I'm just gonna say this. I'm sorry for interrupting. Is that we have some people that want to run away so we don't die, and then we have some people that want to fight it back so we don't lose the city.
Just a little heads up, John. When I was in the sky base up there, they had tons of explosive boxes, so I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it or not.
Probably.
But if we take out that sky base, it's just got 4 propellers up there. We take one out, that thing's gone.
All right. So I want to do this. I like his idea about that, about checking that out, see what the fuck it is. First thing I want to do though is take a vote on what should we. I mean, if it's up to Cody, if that's okay about this. This is why this is the democracy thing that I've been trying to implement, but I haven't had time to. If you know what I'm saying. God, I can't speak.
I think we should discuss it a little further, if you know what I mean.
If you guys want to discuss it a little bit further and then vote on it, that's fine with me. Go ahead.
I want to make sure that, you know, we all see each other's sides. Like, for me personally, I like the idea of taking down their flying fucking base. 2 propellers should be more than enough. Drop a couple of them. I'm more than willing to be one of the people dropped up there. I have no problems with it. I have no problems dying either.
But this is another thing you gotta realize too, and I'm gonna add this. This is my point of view. Is that what happened if when they're nuking shit, they accidentally kill themselves in the process?
I mean, I can only hope they would, but
I mean, that's what I'm saying too. It's just, you know what I'm saying. It's just, you know, it's about.
If we can malfunction enough where when they're sitting and it blows themselves up, we can run and have them just take themselves out.
Yep.
Granted, we lose a city, but at the same time, we lost one of, you know, our greatest enemies. Or our most threatening, I should say. Because anybody else who stepped to us, what has it been, like a little group of bandits that we wiped out, what was it, yesterday, I think? Limlin is fucking retarded too. SRS is the only ones that I would think would pose a challenge.
From my point of view, we already almost got wiped out once before. And
yeah,
I'd rather not even come close to happening again. We can go to the.
Yeah, I agree with VP on that.
You guys remember the old lost base, the old lost hideout that's on the western side of the freeway?
No, I don't know.
That would be a perfect fallback. In case
Talking
shit
about,
goes down.
talking about the clubhouse by the casino or racetrack?
No, it's on the west side of the freeway heading towards the Millie base.
Heading towards where?
Yeah,
Heading
I know where
towards
he's
Millie.
talking about. It's an old clubhouse. It's a little bar down there.
Yeah, that'd be a perfect
Hold on
fallback
to
in
it, but
case
it's
something happens.
It's a fallback point nonetheless.
Well,
Regardless, if
they're gonna nuke the place,
they know,
we should be
we gotta
underground,
keep it
not.
to where they don't know if we move.
If they're gonna be nuking the city, we should go underground. We shouldn't be like staying above ground.
Nah, the only best place underground that I could think of, or at least some form of shelter, would be Stab City Clubhouse.
But
There's
this one
another,
is
what is it?
out of the city, but it's not in Sandy Shores.
There's one in Grapeseed, the meth house. You can go in the basement there.
Mm-hmm.
Fully accessible house. Tons of garages to park in.
You're gonna have to show me that one. I'm
Oh,
interested.
that basement is glitched. You can't get in it.
It is in the server?
Yeah, there's an invisible object blocking it. You can't
Huh.
get in that basement.
I was playing on other
Right now,
servers. Wait,
anyways.
is it just a this server thing, or?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
custom
okay.
objects blocking it. We can't get in it.
Okay. But yeah, if that were to be able to be fixed, that could be a viable option.
Alright, this is what I was thinking. Propose an idea on this. What happened if you left?
I don't know.
If we fuck with SRS to see if they'll stop it before it even happens, and then on the day we go into the hideout shelter wherever we choose, or if you guys vote no, it will mean that we just go to the fallout shelter and leave SRS alone to blow themselves up and anybody else in the process.
I agree with VP. We've already almost been wiped out once. I really would not rather that happen again.
Okay,
And
it's got to
we-
be a what's it called?
On
priority vote
on
or
another
whatever.
note of my kind of way of seeing this, we have multiple injured that we still need to take care of. I mean, Cody being one, and
Better.
two.
Dottie being
two-
another.
Yeah, Dottie being another. Two, we're still allied with the Sky Pigeons and Pinky and all them, right?
Oh, John, you want to fill him in on that?
Not really anymore since the whole Phoenix thing. I mean, we're cool with them, but not on a.
Not on a
trusted-
like trusted. Yeah.
On my note, they came by earlier to tell. They came by earlier to say hi that it's okay. I think.
To say what?
They came by earlier. Pinky and a couple of her boys came by earlier and said that it was all fine.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I'm on a roll.
Um,
I have no problem doing what the rest of you guys want to. It's democracy. I'll follow. It's just
what I was thinking is we could have Pinky talk to SRS because they trust her more.
SRS isn't gonna listen if they're dead set on setting off.
I have an idea.
As of right now, SRS is even fighting with Skybirds because of some stupid shit. So
I have an idea. Can you guys hear me out for a second?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Double mic and brother.
So who here?
You're talking in game.
Who here's really good? I'm so used to doing that because
Yeah,
like
me too.
it's hard. Who here is really good with strategic measures and what have you? I was thinking because last time we just played it dumb and we barged the place, got shot up. That's how it happened. When I was talking to Hawk earlier, if we were to think, before doing it and actually plan and do it right, we might stand a chance.
If you guys give me time to scout out their base, I can work with stalkers about developing a plan. Because I know stalkers are good with their fucking plans and shit. I'm half decent tactician if I say so myself. You guys seen me defend the base.
Yeah, we could try
So,
that.
If you guys give me time, I can scout out their base and come up with something.
We gotta let them. We gotta let them know this information too. I think their main purpose for that bomb is stalkers and us.
Yeah, they really
Stalkers
don't like
is a big
stalkers.
part. Yeah, so if they, they need that information so that way they can know beforehand.
The huge thing that attacking SRS comes with is cutting off Neo. That's one of the things we didn't accomplish.
Neo is not
Yeah.
getting involved with this, I don't believe. So
Yeah.
I don't think they're.
Yeah,
they're not
they
gonna be
ain't
involved
gonna
with this.
Because if they do, then we have to develop a secondary plan to cut them off at the source to make sure they don't.
That's why we scout, beforehand.
I mean, I have plans to keep Neo inside their base. I've already had those for a long ass time.
Yeah, good luck
But-
with that.
But
Who knows what
SRS
kind of shit they have in those bunkers?
I need more time for SRS. Whenever I get on tonight, we'll
The
peek up there.
The thing is, if they're planning to do this soon, there is no time. We've got to try to decide as soon as possible.
Shit.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Stalker, they're not ones to fucking run.
Old friend on the radio.
No worries.
You're good. So all right, who wants to do Cody's plan? We'll get some yays in the thing. It has to be, you know, I mean, like majority vote wins on this one.
I had to step away for a minute. What was his plan?
Someone want to explain it?
Basically, me or anybody else who's strategically minded will work closely with stalkers and develop a better plan to fuck up SRS. To put it in the most blatant terms I can.
That's easy. Strategy's all me.
I know that base. I know that base inside and out.
Yeah, exactly. So if we can develop a way to keep them inside of it and dead inside of it, and if Neo tries to meddle with it, keep Neo away, we have a fighting chance. Probably a better fighting chance we did last time. Because last time we immediately rushed.
I think a good plan would be is if we wanted to keep Neo out of it is we have like a set group stay near Neo and keep them occupied and distracted while another group, like a smaller group, goes towards SRS and deals with it. But it needs to be people who are like better with shot. Either that or just send somebody in like undercover and just go and wipe them out before they even know what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you catch Neo in one of their little shitty ass rooms they have upstairs, all it takes is a proxy, a tear gas grenade, and then pick off the rest that make it out of that room.
Mhm.
If it comes down to it.
Tear gas is behind them, so either they go outside and get popped in the head with a hail of bullets, or they stay inside and choke. Rocking a hard place tactic. It's one of the simplest things you can do. Or if you want to be more strategical about it, you can get a sniping position overlooking Neo's base and pick them off one by one.
That's if they choose to fight that, but I doubt they are. So I mean, if it comes down to it, yes, we can discuss it when that happens. But for right now, let's get a vote going in. So let's It has to be majority votes. All right. Vote is to do basically Cody and Casta's plan, or we do VP where we run to the bunker. So yes is for Cody's, no is for VP's. So let's get some hands in the air if you vote yes.
I crashed, so.
All right, that's fine. What was your vote, B Dottie?
I'm gonna go with no.
No.
We also gotta add Cast who's driving home.
Well, he already says yes.
I'll be home in 2 hours.
Oh, well, either way, had his.
If it's strategically planned, I agree that we should. So.
Yeah, only if it's strategically planned. I'm not gonna go through with it if it's not strategically planned.
And that's fine, I understand. Alright, so we'll do that then. That is decided. Anything else anybody needs to talk about?
Yeah, me. I do. I have a big thing.
Alright, baby.
It's about the whole fucking around thing. Yeah, you're fine to do it inside the base, behind the gates. But when we're out and about, like, in the world, you need to knock it off. You need to stop messing around so much. That's the whole reason why. That's the whole reason why Phoenix was killed, is because he wouldn't listen and he wouldn't stop messing around. So,
and that's biting us in the ass a little bit too.
It's showing everybody that we're not like a serious thing, and people will stop taking us seriously, and then it'll just cause more issues for us. The fuck?
I think I need to bring a vote. If you are not wearing the proper vest for LS,
Knock
you
it off!
are around me or around anybody in the public in the club to represent this club, there will be
Go
problems.
lay down now.
All right, that's an official thing that you need to wear the right vest. Just an FYI.
Just real quick on the note of the planning, like I said, I'll be home in like 2 hours, and I can get with whoever I need to get with, whoever wants to help.
If it's freaking out.
So Bambi, you said you had a decent knowledge of the base?
Yeah.
Okay. Really, the only thing I see with SRS is keep them inside that area. They have like a small little fucking power area. If you keep them locked in there, they can't move.
I don't know if something got in here.
Nothing got in here.
They love to get the fuck out of the base and come get
mice and rats can come in here.
There's nothing in here.
You have to force their hand.
Well, that could be discussed on the day of. We can get that all planned out later tonight. Anything else that's Yeah. Anything else that's club business that needs to be discussed right now? Members, anything? Complaints?
Up
Oh
and
my goodness,
worries?
what happened?
He's
Cody's
he's
looking at someone.
spectating somebody. That's what's happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he just dives around.
Spectating Jor.
A thing I've noticed is bike thefts
Their
gone
vehicles
up.
are bugged, but I'm not
It's
gonna do
because
that now.
people. That's another thing. You guys got to start putting your bikes on exclusive driver because it's not helping out with.
Another problem I know too. Like what happened earlier.
No.
Somebody drove a Wastelander into the garage and blew it up, and it was spazzing out and shit because it was stuck there. Couldn't delete it or anything. So, big vehicles I think should be going on the outside at this park in this car park over here.
Either that, or just DV them when you get here.
Yeah.
If you drive a big vehicle.
We don't need a fucking Wastelander out front, to be honest. Just DV it.
That's fine. So everyone, anything else? Overrated?
Another thing is, who all here is part of SS other than me?
Cody.
Yeah, other than Cody, who else?
I think Jordan. Or something. Hanto or whatever his name is.
So Cody, SS is dead, and I'm only road captain. So, do you want me to go out and recruiting people to try and get SS alive again?
The way I look at it, we're all on Dead MC as a whole.
Yeah, that's the way I see it also.
So.
All right.
I'm actually gonna be chilling down here for a while too. So.
Yeah, he wants to see how we run things.
I also, after this, I do want to go meet up with Riggs. He's old time.
That's fine. You want to take like Garrett with you or someone? Want to take a couple people or?
You can come with too if you want to meet him.
All right, brother. I'll head up with you.
He used to be part of the NRF back in the days.
Yes.
All right, brother. That's cool.
Hey ho!
All right. Does anybody else have to talk about
Gonna
anything
catch
for
me
this meeting?
Pokemon today.
Jesus,
Kill that
4.
guy.
No, it's 4.
4, be quiet, dude. We're in a meeting.
Sorry,
Ow.
4.
All right. Anything else? And I'm gonna talk to the Ravagers about what happened earlier. VP, you gotta get those guys under control. I don't care them hanging around, but we're not gonna help them initiate a war with Neo when we're trying to stop that. All right. That's another
It's
thing.
very quiet for a meeting.
We're talking in other things. 4, be quiet. Get out. Yeah, just step outside. 4.
In radio chat.
Thank you. All right. Anything else?
Just saying, if I see anybody fucking around after this point, I will start giving out strikes. 3 strikes and you're out.
Unless it's like a designated fuck around time when everyone's doing it. It's
Well,
okay, but it needs to be inside here though.
If it's inside the base, it's perfectly fine. I won't give out strikes. If it's outside of the base and I see it again, I'm going to start giving out strikes. I don't care who it is.
And another thing too, for those I know, there's only two or 3 staff here, but for those of you staff that's doing it as well, you'll be receiving strikes as a whole. So, just a heads up.
That understood by everyone.
Yes.
All right. Meeting's done.
All right.
Awesome.
Good job, everyone. Thank you all for coming out. If you're staying, please stay a while.
It's, y'all want to go on a little motorcycle ride to LS down?
I gotta
LS
talk to
Station?
the Ravengers. I
Alright.
will meet up with you. Send me the location when you get there.
LS safe zone. Can I have a couple guys with me though?
Yeah. Whoever wants to go
Where's
with
that
Cody,
from?
let's try to keep a couple people at LS though.
You want me to DV my Wastelander and go?
Oh my god! Not again.
Am I supposed to go with you guys?
Dottie, I think you and me are just gonna do our.
Who said that?
I want to be part of this.
Yeah,
I'm
again.
lonely. Oh my god.
Come here, Prospect.
So fed up with this bullshit.
Come upstairs. Did everyone leave?
What in the?
No,
What do you mean?
They're all downstairs.
Does anybody else have issues with textures
Prospect.
popping in and out after a bit?
No.
Sometimes.
I mean, very
Where's
rarely.
Prospect at?
Right.
I can't.
All right, brother.
What's causing it?
Why are you wearing the full
But it's just starting to
vest
annoy
already?
I mean,
What are you doing, Garrett?
When I got in, when I woke up, suddenly, for some reason, it's wearing this one. I don't know why.
Oh, that's fine. Well, you're a full member now, just an FYI. So you're able to ride bikes. Make sure you put it on personal drivers so no one can steal it. If